Hello and welcome to Japanese craft beer. It's mid-July here, and we are looking kind of at the end of the rainy season, which seems to have gone on for quite a while this summer. It looks like perhaps maybe this week will be the last week of rain, and it looks like maybe light rain. And from then on, it's going to be hot, and temperatures are already in the 30s now. So it's the time of year when we're looking for some lighter beers that are thirst quenchers, maybe not sippers so much. Today we're going to take a look at we'll start four beers from the Rydeen Beer group from Hakai-san, which is a sake maker in Niigata Prefecture. And Hakai-san makes sake, shochu, and beer, and their beer line is called Rydeen. They started in 1922 in Uonoma City in Niigata Prefecture, and their brewery is called the Sakurayama Brewery. And Rydeen is named for the water god of that mountain. For the water of that. The god is called Rydeen, and sometimes spelled as Rydeen. He's the god of thunder, the old Japanese god of thunder and lightning. And so the water comes from the mountain called Mount Uonuma. And apparently it's very, very soft water used in their sake, shochu, and beer. And they produce, their primary line is a Weizen, an Alt, an IPA, and a Pilsner. And we will look at all four of those in order. They also make a porter and a session IPA and a pale ale. They are also very active in sales, especially sake sales. They sell to the US, to Hong Kong and Taiwan, and to the UK as well. Their labels show, the beer labels show monkeys, which are a feature of the mountains of that region. So if you travel to Niigata or Nagano, neighboring Nagano, Gifu area, you will find monkeys in the mountains. So they have put those monkeys on their label. So again, four beers from Hakai-san, their Rydeen Beer line. We'll look at them in order. And now let's take a look at another beer from Rydeen Beer, Hakai-san Brewery, and that is this one here. It is called Rydeen Beer Weizen, and it has the snowy mountains and the snow monkey on the label. And this one is a 5% Weissbier, Hefeweizen style on rate beer. On rate beer, it has only one rating, a single rating at 2.40, not terribly high. And on Untapped, though, it has 214 ratings, so many more. And the rating is much higher, 3.29, but still not terribly high. And so we'll see. I'm not sure if the rate beer rating is an old one or not. This is a fairly new bottle of their Weizen, and as I found with their Pilsner in my last video, the quality seems to have improved for at least that beer. We'll see about this one. Okay, it is a lightly hazy, very light, pale straw color, completely see-through. And let's put it in the light. Very thin. Light just sort of zooms right through that. The head is very light, very low, which I don't tend to like with a Weiss beer. I want to see a little bit more foam on it, but carbonation. Pretty mild. Okay, well, let's give it a go. Okay, it is quite lemony in the nose for sure. And let's see, yeah, so the ingredients are simply malt, wheat and barley malt, and hop. So no other ingredients whatsoever. No coriander or anything like that. Orange peel. Very lemony. Pretty sharp. I'm getting some noble hop out of this. Flavor somewhat similar. This is not terribly Weizen-like at all. It's kind of light and tart, very citrusy, but doesn't really seem like even a wheat beer. A bit of a disappointment this is. Yeah, so I get some tart, citrus, stone fruit. The hops kind of tingle the top of your mouth, but nothing else really going on here. So a bit of a disappointment, this one. I don't recommend you try this, but if you happen to see it, if you are in the Niigata area, you might want to give it a go. This is called Rydeen Beer Weizen, 5% Weizen, Hefeweizen from Hakai-san, Rydeen Beer Company. That's it for today. We'll look at one more Rydeen beer in the next video. We'll see you then.